we have to live within the limits as being human because we are trying to show the rehumanization of a society that's seeking to have us to live this certain kind of defragmented, deformed, idolatrous life that Christianity actually gives as a counter formation to all that. Sorry, you're getting me so hyped up right now. I am so hyped up because
Well,
this stuff.
these impulses are great because, like, if you read, for example, if you read Irenaeus's Demonstration of Apostolic Preaching, one of the earliest catechetical manuals that we have, the whole thing is like the story of salvation. In the mid 20th century, there was something called the biblical theology movement. Biblical theology, Chris Wright, it's kind of evolved and taken on. But in the mid 20th century, there's several that are pointing back to Irenaeus as like the father of biblical theology, because he basically frames the story. Well, that's the thing. He's framing the Christian meta narrative over and against the other options that are embedded in the culture. So part of the Christian catechesis is saying, look, you're living a different story. We're all embedded in this world. They're living one story that has one telos. The Christian story has a different telos. And you are performing. And so the catechesis was coming to understand. You find the same thing in Augustine's City of God, the second half of the City of God, where Augustine walks through the history of salvation and is saying, look, you people that, he's writing it in light of Rome burning down because, they're going, well, let's just go back to the pagan gods. And Augustine reminds them of the story of salvation. And that same impulse, I think, is coming back today and needs to come back today. You're living a different story.